I was a windscreen fitter. We worked for a big company called Autoglass, and just got sick of driving around in a van all day. So one thing I've been into music since a kid was and collecting vinyl. So I just thought, you know, why don't turn my hobby into a business? My dad owned a record shop. So previously I grew up listening to 50s stuff really, Buddy Holly, you know, early sort of rock and roll doo-wop, and got into sort of the punk scene when I was, you know, 10 years old, 12 years old.
The boys in the blue got a cord down the street, they say run, 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 but you can't catch it.
General tasks are just taking out orders being delivered, getting the stuff back out in the racks, taking phone calls, checking any sales online. You know, yeah, it's mainly generally ordering and, you know, and sales. I hate filing. I remember clearing a warehouse out a few years ago, and I found sort of obscure records, and I thought, well, these look a bit interesting. Tried them on the internet. The first one, I found 7 copies of one record, and the first one I put on eBay, I got £700 for it. So, you know, for a record that I probably thought was worth maybe £10–20, you know, it's worth a lot more.
Digging through the gutter trying to find herself a new.
It's like the Stones' first album up there's worth a couple of £100, because I still pick stuff up at music auctions, and I advertise in local papers. You know, there's a number of sources where I tend to get vinyl from. We're constantly bringing new stock in every week, you know, whether it's 100, 200 records, it changes every week.
Don't let it get too good.
You listen to that much music and that many different types of music, you know, so I've got sort of favourites from different periods. You know, I was a big Gil Scott-Heron fan, sort of 70s soul jazz artist, you know, I was a big fan of the Stone Roses, Joy Division, you know, a lot of the Manchester stuff is probably, you know, what I grew up with, it's what I still listen to now. I think it's misquoted a lot, saying such a revival. It's gone from 0.5% of the market to 2% of the market. There's always been a good healthy second-hand market anyway. It's just that because there's a lot of independent labels have been putting vinyl out again. The majors have just jumped in again and, you know, realised there's a bit of a trend there. So, you know, and as soon as they jump back on board, that sort of tends to get the press. But 2% of any market is still very minimal. The other plans is that I run a record label from here as well, and my plans are to try and get that, you know, a few more releases out. We tend to do 1 or 2 a year, you know, and we're trying to get up to sort of maybe 5 or 6 a year.